of the best players in New England and in Massachusetts, rocking the Steve, the zombie, for people who like the technical terms. And it is going up against the ZSS. So how Mars does well in this matchup is he is like the best spacer in the world.
Yeah.
He is always aware of Steve's threat range and is always playing out of it or playing in a range where he can react to what the Steve is doing. So let's see how Brohan is able to do that. Already starting off well with those airs, but has to be careful to not let this Steve rack up too much percent and get too many builds.
Yeah, and sometimes it can be used as a buzzword, bait and punish, for Zero Suit Samus and some of the other characters in Smash Ultimate. Especially in this matchup where it's more important, where your spacing needs to be so on point, because you really don't want to let Steve get any of those hits in, because it just gives the ability to go for the mining, get the tools and everything. And even that situation on the edge, you get that up smash. Now you have the ability to just play a little bit safer if you're Steve.
Yeah, not having to approach in this matchup in particular feels like a huge buff. You know, getting into an early lead as ZSS, you know, the Steve player is a little bit more inclined to approach, and that makes it a little bit easier for you. But now Antimony, up a clean percent, is going to do a lot of mining to try to get as many materials as possible. But Brohan's putting a lot of pressure on, making it hard. No iron at the moment, which is so crucial right now.
Oh, just missed the down smash, trying to get the paralysis into the boost kick or maybe an F smash to finish off that stock. But like you're saying, I think Brohan is playing this a little bit better. Obviously, hasn't been taking too much damage, only 7%. Getting a little bit more damage on Antimony. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Does get the diamond, and that is going to be picking up the KO. Antimony, I believe, had just used the gold. Unfortunately, losing it there, but does have the ability to come off the Asia platform, go for the diamond. And look at the situation.
No way.
We see a boost kick,
dude,
and that's a KO.
Smash 4 is back, guys.
We're so back.
We're playing Smash 4. Welcome back, my friend.
What's crazier is that was 2 stocks apiece, basically 0%. So that was like pure Smash 4.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Crazy.
Oh my god. And Brohan is continuing to add on the pressure, lapping Antimony in percent right now. He's only taking 7% on the second stock. It's been gone for like a minute now, but Antimony finally getting a good, clean opening, and it almost led to a stock.
I think that would have KO'd. I don't believe Steve's swords have like a tipper hitbox, but like at how close that was to the edge and how just like well spaced that was, I think that was a really good move to go for. Just not hitting, but that was really good.
Yeah,
anyway.
it would have changed the entire dynamic of the set if that hit. But yeah, didn't quite connect, and now we're kind of at close to an even game. Depends on how quickly Antimony can get this stock. If Brohan's able to rack up a lot of percent on this 116 stock, it could be dangerous for Antimony.
Yeah, one of the things we just saw, we did see the gold getting plucked, and now we have the diamond for a little later on. So Antimony flipping this matchup a little bit more in their favor, but bringing this back.
Has to find the time to craft it, but going all out on the offensive, maybe favoring the a little bit faster moves to be able to combat with the fast aerials of ZSS. Maybe that is what Antimony is going for here. But finally finding a little bit of time to craft those diamonds, and we're into the last stock, baby. It's even between these two competitors.
Brohan extending the lead, trying to get the paralysis on the down smash on the ledge, just missing out that time. Trying to recover safely, is able to get back onto center stage. Clean. Antimony trying to find a way back into this. Doesn't have that many materials because Brohan's been playing so aggressive, not letting Antimony find any time to get the materials at all.
Yeah, and it's so important in these situations where you're at 80% on your last stock.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that move is much more powerful
no, what
than you think.
percentage was Brohan at?
Wait, you mean Antimony?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
Like 120?
Oh, okay. I mean,
that move is surprisingly strong.
I don't know if that was just bad DI.
Getting a little bit more damage on Antimony.
Okay, so we got to see this. So that was the actual boost, not boost kick.
The diamond, and that is going to be
flip kick for the KO. Really solid tech option if they're unsuspecting, especially when you're dealing with.
This is the boost. This is the up air combo.
Yeah, this is like ultimate if it was mixed with Smash 4. We were able to go for up smash, which doesn't combo in Smash 4, but it combos in this game. And with the platform extension, you're able to just get it there too. So great job to Brohan.
Hashtag bring back 0 to deaths.
Wow, no. No more like 50-50s, bro.
Only
no
like
more.
Only 5 characters.
No, we do not
Instead
want
of all of them.
I do not want that in this game, please.
So going to small battlefield there makes a lot of sense. You want to be able to shorten the distance between you and your opponent so that you can force those scrap situations, because Steve is very good in those scrap situations. In neutral, ZSS has the opportunity to try to space you out, but if you're closer to them, Antimony can get higher value options like those up tilts and those nairs to be able to get the best openings and add on the most percent.
Yeah,
so it makes a lot of sense for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I do want to point out that I believe Antimony is still favored in this matchup. I think Brohan was able to just capitalize on the platforms, going for that second KO we saw with the boost kick, similar to Smash 4. But I still think Antimony can clutch it up, was able to bring it down to last stock in the last game. I think it just comes down to preserving your stocks as well as you possibly can.
Oh, well, you're a madman, Brohan. Oh my god. I have so much respect for that edge guard that Brohan went for. Obviously, it did not get the stock, but that strikes a lot of fear into Antimony and gets the stock later anyways and is closer to going 2-0 up in this set.
Now, right now, 117%. Does have the gold, but it's probably not going to want to use it just yet. Just trying to play around all of Zero Suit Samus's movement options, not trying to give up some of your end lag to get punished on a move, because then, you know, Brohan's going to find an opening right here. Looks like we're just going to go for an anvil counteracting the up smash from ZSS, getting KO.
Yeah, and I'm surprised to see Brohan just go in on trying to prevent Antimony from building, but it's going to actually end up biting him in the butt right there. Eats 54%, but he's still right in this, trying to get a combo of his own. But neither of these players are able to get much of their combos going.
Oh, the block actually saving them right there. And let's see what happens to jabs off the run. Doesn't really do too much. Both players are just kind of playing this neutral situation. Antimony finally opting to just play like the walls game, just trying to hide yourself in the corner, just trying to get a little bit more materials because they were running really low.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. That was a scary situation. That could have led to an up smash, but not quite connecting for Antimony. Both of these players just taking turns, getting openings, but neither a player able to find the stock. What's going to happen is the backer going to be enough to do it. Going all the way out there. I love this aggression from Brohan off stage.
Oh, barely any materials left. Does able to get to use the anvil in time. Does not have, I believe, the pickaxe, so you gotta be able to just try to fight your way out of the situation that you're in. Get the diamond online unless you want to save it. Does get the hit with the pickaxeless, just using the arm to get the hit.
That did so much knockback.
It did. I mean, there's so much damage too, right?
I know, right? But that was so unfortunate for Antimony. If that was with a pickaxe, like, surely you were dead. Even with stone, like, you're dead.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Another Plasma Whip side special is going to be picking up the KO. Does let Antimony fall off the Angel platform, immediately getting the guaranteed diamond. But this is still definitely not over, even if you do have it. Look at the combo. We're seeing it. Decides to opt for the forward air to just end the combo, maybe give yourself a position to just edge guard.
Yeah, a little bit more of a consistent combo. Maybe he knew the up air into up B wouldn't work at that percent. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of percent being racked onto this zombie right now, making it so hard for Antimony to get back. But we know that Steve has the combo game to be able to even this up in one combo.
Yep. Diamond is online. I don't believe the durability has been used too much, so you do have the ability to see it a little bit later. Trying to find the combos on the up air. Does have really good frame data to pick off and get an extension. Looks like partially, which I think one of the diamond was broken. Am I crazy? Was it shovel?
I don't know.
It was shovel. It was shovel. Shovel's gone.
I don't know what to make of it, but Antimony has 0 tools on last stock, nair, back air, and Brohan is up 2-0 against Antimony.
Yeah, this CSS pick has been working out really well. We've seen the consistent kill combos in the first game and the second game with the plasma whips and going for these boost kicks. It's working out for him really well.
And it's not to say it's like, oh, just the matchup thing. Brohan's playing it really well.
No, he's playing solid.
Like, the spacings I'm seeing Brohan play at and just, like, being able to go to challenge Steve off stage is a very important part of the matchup. Being able to say, hey, you're not going to get your blocks, being aggressive in those situations and getting it right most of the time is such a hard balance to be able to make, but he is making it so well right now. But Antimony is definitely not out of this. I mean, both games were last stock.
Yeah.
So Antimony could be right back into this. Reverse 3-0 is definitely possible, but Brohan is in a great position to end this set.
Like, we've definitely heard many, many times before from Mars and other top players that Zero Suit Samus does traditionally do well into Steve. One of the worst matchups to say against Steve. So Zero Suit Brohan is just able to capitalize him with a character that he plays pretty frequently, trying to get the setup. Look at that. Going for the TNT KO. now is able to just get a few more materials set up at the edge. Town and City working out pretty well so far.
And that's the big play you need to get back into this set. Like, you're down 2-0, a shield break, that's definitely going to get the confidence going.
Yep, and let's see what happens. Antimony racking up a little bit more percentage, 39%, trying to get that extra credit on the first stock that they still have in their back pocket. Brohan trying to answer back, playing a little bit more patient with these plasma whips and going for the laser into the boost kick.
Yeah, and on Town and City, you're definitely dead on the ledge over there. But 53% was added on by Antimony. Continues to add it, and that was the, oh my god, any other tools that might have gotten rid of Brohan's stock. But wooden tools, and Brohan lives another day. But how much can he make use of this stock? I mean, it's almost dead at this point. Ooh. A second shield break would have been crazy.
Yeah, it was just full enough that it wasn't able to get the combo, and you didn't have the ability to go for like a down smash or a tilt again to finish it off. It looks like Antimony was able to pick up the KO yet again, now having the first true stock lead potentially for a win in this best of 5 set in top 32. Antimony trying to answer back. 79%, 94% is racking up, and Brohan currently has no answers to this up smash. It was good.
That was really well played. Although I will say, Brohan was approaching a lot that game. I think he instantly lost the lead, and then I think it was holding forward a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think he was just trying to like claw back the lead he didn't have and just try to like even it up? Because he has the series, not the series lead, but like the game lead.
Not sure. Yeah, I never know with player mentality. Everyone's a little bit different. Maybe it's just a little bit of like unconsciously moving forward because that's what you're used to playing in most matchups as ZSS. But hopefully he can stick back to his game 1 and 2 game plan in this game number 4. Going to Kalos, so he's definitely making the space a little bit more harder for Antimony to close down, and hopefully is able to use those side blast zones to help his recovery and also help him run away.
It does feel like in game number 3, Brohan played a little bit too aggressively, like you're saying he was pushing too much. But it just kind of felt like he was over-aggressing to the point where he didn't need to, which let Antimony find those openings. But also credit to Antimony. That setup on the edge on Town and City was great.
No, every combo was, like, incredible.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Like, Antimony was like, oh, I'm going to punish this to the nth degree every time. But yeah, we are in game number 4 now. Enough dwelling on game number 3. Let's see what this set has in store for us. Can Brohan win in 4 games, or are we going to a game 5? We're going to find out right now.
I think it's possible. The Kalos pick does favor both players a little bit because you have that extra blast zone. You can survive just a little bit longer. And you also have that wall now, so you have the increased recovery potential, not making it so that your recovery on Brohan is a little bit more linear.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit, but you will have that side blast zone for a little bit of mix-ups there, but it don't need to win with an edge guard if you could just kill with the down smash.
Yeah, another paralyzer into a was it up smash or
up smash?
Okay, yeah, paralyzer up smash, very good. Brohan has been consistently just finding those options. I think game 1, 2, and 4 right now, you've seen at least one of those kills in that way. So Brohan, if he sticks to this pattern, he's going to be operating pretty well. Yeah,
he's playing this game 4 much better than he did the game 3, and Antimony still hasn't been able to find this first stock. What is the KO option for Antimony is the question on everyone's mind, but Brohan making it so that he can't even get footing here on this stage. They're all the way in the blast zone, and a down air is going to... Reversing the down air so it can't be teched, by the way, was such a good heads-up play there from Brohan. 1 stock away from winning this set.
Yeah, it also made it so that if you go for the reverse, you're not accidentally going to fall down with Antimony into the blast zone. So Brohan recognizing the potential there, getting the KO, up 3 stocks to 1, leading the series 2-1. Now knows that he can just play extremely passive play for the smaller hits to read into the later game.
Yeah, but it is crucial in the Steve matchup. The one way they can get back is if you give them too much material. So you can't go full.
No way.
Oh my god, that should have killed. That would have been so sick, but it doesn't matter. Antimony's back in this. Gotta find the stock as soon as possible because you need to craft different tools. That is like what Antimony's probably thinking right now. Like, I cannot believe I'm on wood tool still. Oh my god. Brohan's going for the 3 stock. Oh my god. I love it, but it's not going. It's going to end up with your death.
Yeah. Brohan definitely being over-aggressive, but like you're already up 3 stocks to 1. You can play the over-aggressive force Antimony into certain recovery patterns. Maybe you can read onto that later. Does end up getting KO'd because of the anvil. giving Antimony a little bit more life here. Does have gold and diamond and a pretty heavy amount of materials. But look at that percentage. 126 is not where you want to be, and now one of your tools is broken as the back air hits Zombie in the head. That is going to be a 3-1 finish in this match.
Yeah, really, really well played by Brohan is all I have to say. I feel like Antimony really never had the confidence in that.